Alright guys, we're going to start off with our Milani eyeshadow primer. That's what's in front of me and I love it, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. We're going to pat it all over our mobile lid and on the bottom lash line, everywhere where you're going to apply some eyeshadow. And you're supposed to let this sit on the eyelid for about 30 seconds before you apply eyeshadows. Next, I'm going to be applying the LA Girl Pro Concealer Toast. I'm going to apply that on my eyelid as a base, just using my fingers, guys. And remember guys, wherever you put a cream product, you must put a powder product to set it. I'm using my Soft Focus Powder by Black Radiance, and this one is in Milk Chocolate. This is the one I usually use all over my face. I'm just taking a blending brush. This is a Coastal Scents blending brush and applying it all over my lid. Alright guys, I'm going to be using the Transformation palette here. It's by Pure Cosmetics. They always have beautiful packaging. Gonna be using this shade right up here in the corner as my brow bone highlight. Beautiful brow bone highlight. And then I'm going back to the brush I applied the powder with and just blending a little bit. The next shade I'll be using is this orangey shade right here in the palette. Very pretty. Going to use that as a transition color. And for this I'm using one of the Nancy brushes. This is their crease brush. I'm going right here at the top of my eyeball. I have hooded eyes and my crease is way down here, so I'm creating a crease. I'm going right at the top of the eyeball. And you have to feel it right there. And little circular motions and windshield wiper motions and blend, 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 blend. We're also going to add a little bit of that shade to the bottom lash line. And we'll be revisiting that area later, because once we put concealer down here for a highlight, sometimes a little bit of it gets wiped away. But I'm just putting a little here so I don't forget what I want down there. Alright, the next shade I'm going to be using is that deep dark brown right here. And that's going in my outer corner. Now we're going to apply some liner. I'm going to leave my eyes just the way they are. I'm going to apply some liner now. And this is the Milani Stay Put Matte 17-Hour Wear Liquid Liner. Looks like that. We're going to start from our lower lash line right down here and bring our liner out and then bring it back in towards our upper lash line. That's how it looks. Very nice and neat. I'm also going to add a little bit of a wing on the inner corner as well, just following the shape of my eye. And with my eyes, it doesn't take much to water, so I'm glad that this stays put once it dries. I'm using my Max Factor mascara for my top lashes, and then I'm going to apply some lashes. So let's work with those. We're going to move on to foundation. I'm using the Ready Set Gorgeous by CoverGirl. This is in the shade 320. It also has a shade named Soft Sable. I think this was the darkest shade, and I did do a review on this, so I'll link that down below. Just going to apply that all over my face. Uh-oh, almost forgot my primer. Can't forget that. I already applied my lotion. So let me put a little bit of Becca's primer on my oiliest spots. And I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Nourishing Primer on the perimeter of my face. I did go over my face twice because I really need the full coverage for this look. I'm getting ready to do something a little dramatic. Bear with me. I'm mixing 2 of the LA Girl Pro concealers, Toast and what is this? Toffee, Toast and Toffee for under eye highlighting. So I'm gonna move kind of fast because I want to set my face. So I'm mixing those on the back of my hand. I'm going to use a damp blender sponge from MAC, and I'm just going to pat that into place here. And you guys know I love my Cameo contour stick from Pure Cosmetics. I'm going to apply that all over the perimeter here. And using a damp blender to blend that in. Contour, guys. Okay, we're gonna set our highlight using my same sponge. Just going underneath the eye. So we're going to brush it off with our soft focus powder. I don't bake long because I know I start creasing and getting little lines, so I can't do it too long. Okay, before I apply any more powders, I want to use a little bit of Fix Plus so I won't be too casket sharp. Cover my eyes. I told you I'm going to go back to that bottom lash line. Just going to be using some of the same shades again. That brownish orangey shade. Also that deep brown. And I'm going to line my waterline with some waterproof liner. And this one is from Makeup Forever. This is the Aqua XL pencil. And my favorite bottom lash line mascara is the Hypnose Drama by Lancome. So I'm going to use that. Alright guys, not really going to wear too much of a colorful blush. This is Blushed Copper by Becca Cosmetics. So we're going to apply that. For lips, I'm using Gash lip liner. This is a 24/7 lip liner from Urban Decay. And for lipstick, I'm using the Art Deco lipstick. I don't see a shade, but it's a beautiful red. Very pretty. So I'm going to apply that. Gorgeous red. Love it, love it, love it. So guys, overall I really like this palette. Very nice. Just those 3 shades. They do have a black in here as well. They do have a contour type shade and a cream cheek type shade, but I don't think those shades would really do too much for my skin tone. But those 4 eyeshadows are very nice. Well, the black they're saying is like an eyeshadow as well. I swatch it. It feels kind of like a cream. It's nice and deep and dark. It feels like a cream, but it kind of turns into a powder. I can't explain that feeling. Very strange, very different. The Transformation palette, the sculpting eyeshadow and cheek palette, that's what this is $32. And it's available now at Ulta stores and purecosmetics.com. So you guys check that out. You guys know I also love the Pure Cosmetic Cameo Stick. I love this thing. I will repurchase this again and again and again. So if you're going to that website and you're treating yourself, be sure to get one of those as well. Alright, so now I'm going to transform myself from this classy look to something a little bit more different. Alright guys, so we're going to take this look into a fun look for Halloween. We're going to go ahead and start adding a few little spots. Alright, so I'm going to take my same eyeliner and just create the little outer edges, excuse me, of the spots. And the way that I can explain this is kind of like zigzaggy parentheses marks. I don't know, like half circles, something to that nature. You understand. And in a few spots, we're going to just add little dots. Have a little liner brush right here. I'm just going to wet it with a little bit of Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I'm going to go into that gold shade there in the palette, and I'm just going to try to fill in those dots. I'm sorry, those little half circles. And this gold is very, very vibrant. I'm hoping that my camera will pick it up. If not, you definitely will see it in the pictures. I'm also going to go back around the gold with that black again. Make it very heavily defined. So far, I did go back over some of the lines again to define them a little bit more. And now I'm going to work on my nose area. So what we're going to do is just apply. I know I got a hunker here, but we're just going to try to make it look a little cute and petite. And what I could tell you, if you have a nose kind of like mine, you don't go all the way out to the edges. Just kind of keep it close to the nostril area. Alright guys, so we're going to get rid of the red lipstick for right now. After applying the black eyeliner to my nose, I realized that I could possibly use that little black there, that cream shadow that's in the palette. And it does have a little sparkle to it, so that's just to let you guys know. And I'm definitely going to get up close towards the end so you can see, but there is sparkle in that shadow. So it's very cute actually for the look. Very, very cute. So we're going to go on. We took off the red lipstick. We're going to go ahead and add black. So we're doing black across the mouth. Alright, so we're going to use the Makeup Forever pencil I use for my lower lash line. We're going to use that on the lips. And we're going to elongate our top lip. So when we get here to the outer corner, we're just going to kind of give it a wing. And I'm going to use my blackout lipstick. This is from e.l.f. Alright guys, so this is your completed look. And as you can see, it turned out very, very nicely. I decided to just keep the lips black. And the little sparkles for the nose are very cute. Really like that. So overall, it's a very nice palette. Also, I think I might have one more Halloween tutorial in me. So just keep it locked to the channel. I'm going to try to get it out to you guys before Halloween. Also, the little mind catchers are going to be turned into cats sometime this week. So check out their channel. And they're going to be doing their actual Halloween costume tutorials. So check that out. Alright, talk to you guys in another video. Cyber kisses. And thank you for sticking with me. I know this was a long tutorial. I kept going through what I wanted to do, but I hope you enjoyed it. Cyber kisses. And see you in the next video. Bye.